Get me off of the Brenay Tim ride immediately. I literally feel like I've been manhandled, put into this ride. We done already went up a mountain cliff thing. We done went down, and we slowly going back up another one, baby. And at this point, I'm tired of the ride. Get me off.
Well, as many may know, Brenay goes back to court tomorrow, and Akira lawyer is not playing with her. It's sanction after sanction. They want their money.
Can you imagine being married and having friends, couple friends, married, that y'all all hang out together, right? The female friend comes to you, confides in you, hey, my husband is doing sad things to me. I'm fearful. Can I come stay here? And you having a heart posture of servitude, a heart posture of being a girl's girl, a heart posture of protection, protecting. And you say, come on. Mind you, we have to use discernment with certain things. However, I can relate because I have a heart posture. Now, I can't relate to letting another woman come up in my house, but baby, I got the heart posture of servitude and protecting, okay? Now that I got. You open your house up to this woman who then has an affair with your husband. Your husband leaves you for said woman. You not on the internet like that. You don't really rock with the internet like that. Yet, however, and comma, your entire business, entire life is on the internet because this woman put it there. That is enough to drive someone mad. Like, I don't rock with the internet like that. I don't put my personal business on Front Street like that. Yet this woman has put my entire life on the internet, and I didn't ask to be here. Then you got spectators. You can call me a spectator. However, I don't feel like I'm spewing any hate either way. Coming with these think pieces, digging up stuff from your past, digging up stuff from your man's, but like, God, the horror in that. That is traumatic. Y'all are inflicting more trauma on the woman that's been traumatized already. I went off.
Who wanted her ex-husband to go to the NFL so bad so she could stay at home and do what? Kick her feet up, remember?
Yeah, my husband. My soon-to-be ex-husband. Me and my husband did have a YouTube channel. Ain't no videos up there, but we started a YouTube channel years ago when we were dating.
And this is our page. I'm so excited. So we'll be doing vlogs,
routines,
morning and night, and anything else y'all want us to do in your life in your life alone for over half of what she's ever been in your life before. Don't y'all think if I wanted him, I would have had him before she even laid eyes on him? He'd been in my life. I was 15, bro. Y'all
story time of pretty much how we got together when we were young.
I make her mad. I make her very uncomfortable. And it's actually hilarious because you went through this before with another woman, but yet where's the charges being filed if they were? They hate that we don't come together and support one another, but this is why we don't come together and support one another.
To be completely honest, my dad ain't never cared too much for her. Why? I don't know. He ain't never been too fond of her. But everybody...
Carry jail time. Now, we already know that Akira's attorney has filed many motions due to Brenay not cooperating. Brenay received the interrogatories, which are questions, back in 2024, and she has not fully answered them. She received 2 sets, and from the looks of it, she's only answered 1. She did not provide the documentation that was asked for, and some of the questions were not answered at all. Due to this, Akira's attorney is saying that the trial cannot start on May 19th because they do not have everything that they need. So she has filed a motion to compel, which they've already filed a motion to compel, and Brenay was given a deadline to have those questions answered, and she still did not do it. There is a motion for civil and criminal contempt of court, which she could face up to 90 days in prison, which is in jail, y'all. But she has to answer those questions. If she doesn't answer it during those 90 days, they can add more to it. Now, due to a law passed back in 2023, or an update to a law, she cannot be held in civil and criminal at the same time. So if any, the judge will have to decide. There has been a motion for sanctions for her and her attorney, basically to penalize them for Brenay not cooperating. There has been a motion filed for Brenay to have to cover Akira's attorney fees.
Come back home, TikTok. Go to sleep, wake up, TikTok, food, come back home, repeat.
I'm gonna go downstairs and make me a bacon and cheese.
I just want people to be better. That's all. Because I would never understand finishing a whole Chipotle bowl in one sitting. I've seen that happen. You'll pay for it in the end. Your back is gone.
So I've been away for a couple days and haven't had a chance to talk about the Akira versus Brenay. Well, tomorrow is a big day, December 18th. There's going to be a Rule 59 motion, and that's one brought by the defendant, Brenay, and they're trying to get the verdict tossed. I don't think it's going to work. I think it'll be a failure. I think she'll lose the motion, and if she wants to appeal, she's going to have to perfect her appeal to the North Carolina Court of Appeals. And in that case, you're going to have to prove that there's a judicial error and that the error was not a harmless error, that it was material to the jury making the decision. And it's going to be really hard to get a jury verdict thrown out at all, but let alone for something when you didn't even have a lawyer. And it's arguable that you didn't even properly preserve your errors on appeal by objecting at the right time. But I don't know if she did, but we'll just have to see. But I'm interested to know, what do you think will happen at the hearing tomorrow?
Brenay is stalking Akira's new men's Facebook page. Girl, I was on that live yesterday when they were sharing the screenshots and all of the receipts. And to be quite honest with you, the way that she's moving, I actually seen it coming. I've been petty before, liking somebody's baby daddy's pictures the minute that I seen them moving kind of funny with my man. But again, my man. Why would Brenay be worried about her ex-husband's, ex-wife's new boyfriend? Brenay ain't got no business being there at all. In liking a post, again, I'm not even surprised that she's doing that. She has been talking about Akira nonstop. She said,
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it
on national news. So why are we even surprised the way that she's moving? Like, Brenay, there's something, or there's nothing up there. Yeah, I don't think it ain't much up there though. Plus, she did a whole Q&A because Akira's pregnancy announcement got her going down on a spiral, crashing out, doing Q&As, going on Facebook, little, oh, my blended family, little jabs and stuff. She has just praised Akira give him his first kids, something she could never outdo.
She proceeds to go on a rant. She proceeds to go on a rant about how they're like the people who went to her trial, with her and Akira, that they're weirdos, and people flew to see me, minus seeing Akira. Like, people didn't go to support Akira, but she said people flew to see me. People drove miles and flew and bought plane tickets and this and this and this to see me. People had cameras all in my face, but I never got touched. So what exactly am I scared of? I don't have nothing to be scared of. Did nobody touch me? Didn't nobody do nothing? They just hid behind a camera, which I don't think she understands what being hid behind the camera means. Being hid behind the camera would mean they were like talking mess behind their phone. How is that being hid behind a camera if they putting cameras right in your face? And the reality is, you're the one who didn't do anything. Nobody came to put hands on you and get arrested and go to jail and lose what they got. These people have careers. These people have jobs. These people got husbands and relationships and family and children. Ain't nobody losing nothing behind you, Brenay. The only person losing right now is you. So that's what she tried to, trying to sound hard and trying to act like people, scared of her, like the content creators that went down to North Carolina for the trial, like, are scared of her in a sense, like, are not scared of her, but like they're punks, basically. Like, they didn't touch me, they didn't do nothing to me. All they did was put cameras in my face and harass me the whole time and talk mess, but they didn't do nothing. Why would they have did something? They would have been in jail, and then been in jail in another state where they don't even live. And for those who live in North Carolina, again, they're still in jail. Losing, people got stuff to lose. I don't know why Brenay feels like, because we talk about this topic and we stay on her neck, that we don't have stuff to lose. I don't know why she thinks, because I've even had people in my comments make comments, y'all need to get a life,
y'all need to go get a job. Y'all need to go this and this and this. Not knowing that I have degrees. I'm a whole nurse. I got kids. I got a whole full life. I don't care if I work 2 jobs. I would still talk about this. When I was in an accelerated nursing program just recently, I still would talk about this case. It has never stopped. I talked about this case in my scrubs. After a full day of school and clinicals and all that. Brenay got to understand it's deeper than us not having no life. That's why we're discussing it. We're going to stay on your neck as long as we want to. Now get off of social media, get off of Snapchat. Because the reality is, when it gets to Devin's case, Devin's trial against Tim, because we know you're going to go, and they have cameras in your face again, you're not going to say nothing. So you got to be careful with what you say, because you are going to be faced with these people again next month, and then you're not going to have nothing to say. Now, when they come for you basically trying to call them a punk, don't be trying to rush into that elevator, because that's what you like to do. Y'all like it? Comment. Let me know what y'all think, and let me know if y'all seen.
Well, tomorrow's the big day, like I said, and the people is speaking out, honey, against Brenay because she getting what she deserve. Okay? Karma is a real thing. You played in that girl's face. She gave you a place to stay, and the thanks you gave her was humping on her husband. Girl, that 1.7, I hope it was worth it. Is worth it. However you gonna pay it.
But don't you eat every day, bro?
Exactly. Don't you breathe every day? Tired of hearing you breathe. No, babe. No. It's like the awkward silence after I said that was insane.
Like, all you do is eat. But don't you eat every day, bro?
ITSLATEWORLD serving tea. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in ITSLATEWORLD. It's all love, about a lot of world. Ay, ay, I've been good for my words to the key like. Let me tell my soul a sham.
Well, Jody's sister spoke out. Let's see what she had to say about the situation.
Hey, at the end of the day, she did not have that money before and he was with her. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It's my brother is not that type of guy.
Can you hold on? I want her to answer my question though, real quick. Portia, can you answer my question real quick? I ask you.
What's up?
Why did Akira air her pregnancy out during the time, like specifically the same day before the show came out? Can you answer that for me, please?
No, I never asked her that. I didn't even know when the show came out. I didn't even know until I seen online that the
Okay,
show
I got
came
another
out.
question.
Let me finish answering though. I didn't know when the show was coming out, and I didn't know that they sent me the video before they even aired it. This is my brother's first daughter. So he was excited. He's always wanted another child. He's always wanted another girl because he has his boy. This is his first daughter. So at first she didn't want to, but then they came to a mutual understanding. Like they both wanted to. Like it's a happy moment for them. They did not think that all of this stuff was gonna happen. It ain't had no, even if it's the same day of the show. Like why does that matter? Brenay has way more followers. Brenay,
You know why? Go ahead.
they both been doing it though. They both been doing it. But she was not doing it as much as Brenay. Can we keep it real? She was
Okay,
not doing it as much as
Portia,
Brenay.
I have a question. Um, was Jody, if I'm saying it right, was Jody and Akira best friends like before they got into like a relationship?
I don't know. I don't speak on nothing I know.
I'm saying how long was they friends for?
They've been friends since high school. Jordan and me and Jordan. I'm 35. Me and Jordan is like 4 years apart, 4 or 5 years apart.
Oh, okay.
They was friends in high school. I don't know me. Jordan is my brother, but we live like 3 hours away. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him on the phone. We FaceTime and shit. We didn't grow up in the same marriage. We got the same dad.
Mhm. Oh,
But
okay.
he
Okay.
knew they went to the same school. They all went to the same school.
Portia, can I just say this? You have to also understand is this. Brenay and Tim used that thing like, oh, they was high school lovers and all this stuff like that. And so, Akira pops out with this man that she's been friends with, for many years. It just questioned the same thing,
Because that was high school. That was between Brenay and Akira. That's something that they talked about. If Brenay that was cool. Also, she was getting in a relationship with somebody else. Now, if Brenay said that was cool for her, if that was cool, whatever the case may be, that's on Brenay's dime. If you still had feelings for that man, you shouldn't have said that was okay. But that was high school. You know what I'm saying?
Deanna, we know Jordan is not married. We know we never said he was married, baby. We never said he was married. We know
No,
he's not
I think
married.
she's saying that because everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying he was married. He was never married.
Oh, oh,
Say you ain't last in the gym, all you do is eat and sleep.
That might very.
Listen, big back, all she do is eat and sleep. Like, bro. Say you ain't last in the gym, all you do is eat and sleep.
That might very.
Listen, big back, all she do is eat and sleep. Like, bro. Say you ain't last in the gym, all you do is eat.
Discuss the foolishness. I'm back. I'm back. Let's discuss Little Man and Brenay. Now, in my ventures of trolling, because I do troll and I enjoy my trolling, it's entertainment for me, I did go and troll the snap of the chat. And what I beheld on the snap of the chat was Brenay, her snaps on when they went to New York. She just posted that because we all know that it didn't happen actually on the Friday that it aired. So we are aware that she's just posting because it's aired, she's free to post all the snaps and all the content when she and Timothy Little Man went to New York. So what I realized during their venture to New York is that I said, why do I always analyze so very much? Because I recall her saying never have been to New York. And quite a few people have never been to New York. And I can understand, hey, but if you're from Baltimore, that's a train ride. So in all of your ventures, now hear me out. Hang with me. Hear me out. Now, in all of your ventures and all of your trips and all of your things that you have done, let's say it this way. All of the money that you have spent, you never took a trip to New York? Because when I saw the ledger, so to speak, of the money being spent, including the overdraft, that in itself was astounding to me. But anyway, let me get back to the reason and what I noticed during the whole going to New York. So they're going to New York. She's so excited. She's just can hardly contain herself. She's done her makeup, and she beat her face to the gods, honey, because she was about to be on television. But one thing that I noticed that concerned me a great deal is when she walks and her out of breath. And that's concerning to me. And I'm being very, very serious. She's only 26 years old and she's out of breath like that. Just a short walk. So with that being said and that being noticed, the only thing that she basically filmed, I don't know how long they were in New York. I don't know if they had enough time to do anything. I really don't. I do know that they had enough time to order food and sit in the hotel. I did realize that they had enough time to go eat street food. So basically what the videos or the snaps actually showed was them eating in the hotel room and going on the Tamron Hall show and eating. That was it. And watching her walk a short distance that she sped up. The snap, she increased the speed of it because to show her moving quicker, because that girl is walking and she's out of breath. And that's concerning because she's constantly eating and she can't walk far distance. And what I realized based on the clip that I saw, because I didn't watch the whole segment of them on the show, I've seen clips. And when she said that sometimes, you know, what people are saying online does bother her and it gets to her, sometimes she gets down. You know how she gets down? When she's down, she eats. So if you're seeing her eat a lot, she is spiraling out of control at this point in time. Her and Tim are at each other's throats. Have I seen anything to indicate that? No, but I've lived long enough to know what it looks like. Heck, I lived it. Anytime anything is ill-gotten, you can best believe that it does not come and it's all rosy and peaceful and beautiful and warm and fuzzy. It is not. Because one thing for certain and two things for sure, you're going to consistently look over your shoulder. I'm saying the person, the perpetrator, is going to continually look over their shoulder because they don't know when that other boot is going to drop based on the ill-gottenness of what they have received. She's attempting to put on a happy face. She's attempting to make it look as though she's not being affected and that she's cool and everything is great and she's so in love. That's all a lie. It's all a facade. It is ripping apart at the very seams. Just like we watched the affair unfold in real time, we're going to watch the breakup unfold in real time. And now with Akira moving forward, with her expecting her baby girl, with all the things, she's like, later for y'all, I'm moving on. That's what healed or healing looks like. But I'm gonna stop here with this one. But if you all are trollers like me, go ahead and look at the snaps. You'll see all the holes in the matrix, so to speak. You'll see the holes. It's falling apart expeditiously.
Okay, now get in those comments and let me know what you think so far. But we about to have Barbie get into these transcripts. That's right, Barbie is going to break it down. Go ahead, Barbie.
He loved me, how he... What made you say yes to marrying Mr. Montague? Because of how he treated me, how he loved me, how he respected my mom, all of that. He was a family man. He was big on his mother. And I feel like a man who respects his mother would be a man that I could be with. Because I feel like if you don't respect your mom, you wouldn't respect me as a woman. So he was actually a gentleman and a sweetheart. Like he was a husky softie. Okay. Have Mr. Montague ever gifted you with flowers and love notes? Yes. Do you have proof of that? I'm sorry, I don't take pictures of flowers every time I get them because I got them so frequently, it became normal. When he packed my lunch for work, because that was part of his duty as not paying me bills, he would put little love notes in my lunchbox. When he was helping get the kids ready for school, if he didn't have time to get them dressed, he would put notes on the fridge for me to read them, little stuff like that. He sent reassuring videos. Again, our thing was, I love you with no space because there was not supposed to be a wedge in between our love for each other. There was never going to be a space. So no spaces in our love yous. He definitely brought me a diamond tennis bracelet. Again, my love language is act of service and physical touch. So it could be him rubbing my feet or rubbing my shoulder.
This girl really tried to copy everything. She stalked this girl. You already had her husband. Now you're going to do the things that her and her husband was doing within a relationship.
Later world serving tea. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in later world. It's all love. About a lot of work.
Out telling y'all saw the video of Brenay and Tim sitting in like a shoe store or something, and she catches Tim glancing at a girl, like checking out a girl, and so she pans the camera to him to try to make him stop looking at her or whatever. And then in the video he smiles because I feel like he know he caught. Then she says he's not approachable. He's like, I'm not what? You're not approachable. He's not approachable. So is she talking to the girl that he just got through checking out, telling her that Tim is not approachable? Or what does that statement mean? Then he was like, I don't care. And she was like, oh, well, whatever. And he was like, don't make it about you. And she was like, it's always about me. Like, it's always about me. And she said that statement with her 10 toes down, like some confidence behind that. It's always about me. Then she puts the video back on Tim, and I guess the girl started walking away, and then Tim looks at the girl as she's walking away while she's recording Tim looking at the girl. And then she says, it's always about me. It's my world. You're just living in it. So, I feel like
Tim is doing this shit on purpose because he do not want them fucking kids. Hello? He do not want no responsibility. He got to be doing this on purpose so that
got to say about Akira having a baby by Jody, bro. You left your ex-wife and 2 kids for money, bro. You married the money, and now the money is about to take care of your ex-wife and her new family, bro. We don't give a fuck. Tim, come to the front real quick. Let me tell you something. We don't give a flying F what the fuck you got to say about Akira having a baby by Jody, bro. You left your ex-wife and 2 kids for money, bro.
Well, let's get into this real quick, y'all. Misery loves company, and Brenay and Tim absolutely does look miserable, honey. After all the things that they put Akira through, their karma is definitely due. It's sad that they got to be dragged through a court, and her life had to be dragged through social media, something that Akira never actually asked for. But hey, if this is the way that you gotta punish people, then I say go for it, because anybody else would have been done beat Brenay ass a long time ago. It wouldn't have had a chance to make it through the court because they would have been done fought. I'm just being honest with you, because if disrespectful or disrespect was a person, Brenay is definitely that. And when it comes to the factors of disrespect, how you expect for that relationship to work, sis? The way you get him will be the way that you lose him. If he was that comfortable to disrespect his wife with you, what makes you so special? Things that make you say, Make sure y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this whole Tim and Brenay thing. And you know I'm definitely going to continue to bring you the updates. Y'all see what the peoples is saying and what the people got to say, and y'all see how it sways either way. But one thing for sure and 2 things for certain that everybody agree on: they would not be paying $1.7 million for no man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Your girl is out.